But 5:15, let's go ahead and call the meeting to order. Did everyone get a chance to review the minute meetings that Jenny sent out? Is there any corrections needed to those? Oh.
Motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passed. Nothing to amend to the agenda. Okay. Next one, board discussion.
Yeah, the only thing really I was going to mention is I think this is for the property offering form. We're now to the point of critiquing that in preparation for 625 West Madison. So wanted to introduce that today. No action, I think, to work toward some formal action at our next meeting, but just at least wanted to draw attention to it. There's some areas highlighted. Those are just areas from my perspective, we need to either reaffirm that those are still priorities or to add any changes or new expectations. So again, I'm not prepared to really introduce or change anything today, but if there's thoughts, certainly would welcome as we work toward the formal presentation next year or next month.
The only thing about the 1 year time frame is how quickly can people get things built now?
Yeah.
That's
I think, didn't it used to say just they had to start within a year, or was it
No,
complete?
it was-
So that's the oldest one we had, so I think that there's been changes as we
Was
move
completed,
forward. So I went back
okay.
to the original one. That's the one I sent out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean,
I think we had said, I don't know if it needed to be in there, but kind of like if they were well on their way and they weren't done, I mean, we weren't going to penalize them. But I don't,
Substantial completion.
something about maybe
Within a year.
reviewing it at a year,
yeah.
Okay.
see where they are.
Yeah.
Probably.
Still good check-in time.
Do like a substantial completion of being at least 75% done
I don't even know. if
for
we
a
should-
year.
I don't even know if we should do a completion. I mean, a percentage, because
just,
getting like
Yeah,
if a builder is very busy and
Yeah.
can't
yeah,
get in there.
How long would it take Brian Reagan to get on site? I mean,
that's true.
I mean, if you can come in with, a schedule that the builder's given you. then-
Yeah.
Mhm.
Even then, that always changes too.
okay, I can make I'll send out some changes and let me know your thoughts.
Jenny, I think it needs to be somebody who, I don't know who you appoint, that makes the determination of what completion is. So
Okay.
for substantial completion, 75% completion, you need one person to determine that, whether it's the building inspector.
Okay,
Mhm.
Would our building inspector be willing to do that?
I would think by the merits of their position.
Well,
Yeah.
I've seen one of these agreements that I believe the building inspector was included
okay.
at his determination. Or
How about, as I look at this, the spec home and prefab home? To me, I think those are two separate lines, but are we interested in accepting proposals from folks who don't plan to live in the home?
That's what
We did with the
Yeah.
one on Main Street.
Leffler,
Yep.
Jim.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a successful outcome.
Oh,
So,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
again, I'm asking not to offer opinion, but
No, I think
to
that that's fine.
reaffirm.
If
Yeah.
somebody wants to build a house to sell.
And I assume that on the prefab, again, so long as it complies with city building code.
I did add that into that. I did add, because we had talked about that before, there is that they need to go to the plan commission, the planning department, and be approved that it fits that area before they submit it. If we want to word that a different way, but I know that was important.
I don't know if there's a way to provide more context there. In that vein, I think of the home that Ty and Carly put on Green Street, I believe. That one seems, and of course, the home that they built seems acceptable, but maybe there is a threshold that.
Is there any, Matt, this may be a question for you. Is there any thing that we cannot say isn't allowed? So like if, for example, a trailer or something, are you able to specify no trailer?
Well, that
The
would be.
trailer wouldn't comply with local.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, that's part of the reason why these are owned by the RDC rather than the city, because the RDCs have more flexibility.
Okay.
If
Yeah, we'll
anybody
make
thinks
some-
of anything else, yeah, feel free to email and I will make these changes and email it back out.
Are we able to discuss the Chiba and Mercury?
Yeah, we can.
Any
There's
questions
some
or concerns
thoughts.
about that?
I think just from a confidentiality for them, and we don't have any real details to share today, but I think that was in preparation. The hope is to have something of substance to present at the next meeting.
Mhm.
For Chiba. Again, McCreary's got a longer timeline ahead of them.
Okay.
So is the city in possession of that property now or not?
Not currently, so I actually sent an email today to the county commissioners. We'll close on the bond tomorrow, which means we'll have the availability to purchase their remaining interest at their request. So ideally, I'd like to see that happen before Christmas.
Would we be able, in timeline, is there enough time that we'd be able to accept the property before, at the next meeting?
Depends on how quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
In
theory. Get
theory,
started in January.
in theory, yes, I do think that's possible.
Could we accept the property and also decide on whether it's going to Achieva or not at the next meeting?
So we do have that property.
Yeah.
Achieva, yes, that one's already.
Oh, okay.
It's,
Okay.
Yeah, the industrial park space.
Okay. That's the one.
That's where
That's what I was.
Yeah.
Sorry,
It's all right.
Yeah. The 12 acres, yes.
That's all I got.
I think both of those companies are great for Tipton.
Yeah.
and
They both had great
ex-
stories.
expands-
you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially with Mercury already being in the community for so long, and they already have the revenue as opposed to what Achieva potentially would as well. So we'll actually have a good idea of how much will be brought in from TIF on their project specifically too.
Move to adjourn?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Forgot he was there.
Thanks, Jason.
He just came in a little late.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate it. So,
Friday was there too.
He was kind of confusing, wasn't he, the ad guy?
What's that?
Am I wrong? He was confusing what he did.
Achieva?
Yeah.
Yep.
He had a lot to say.
Kind of, I got lost and
I heard they were